All right, Gabbers, welcome to Lunchtime with Bill Moseley. We are here at Astronomicon Day 2, and as I said, with the man Bill Moseley. I'm sure you guys know this man's work. If not, you are living in a cave in Salt Lake City. Just to remind you,
Salt Cave. Yep.
just to remind you, Devil's Rejects would probably be one of the biggest ones. My personal favorite, Chop Top in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Definitely one of my favorite siblings.
Yeah, I got that on the back of my phone, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
That's so cool.
Chop Top. Never too far from Chop Top.
That's right. So, as far as Astronomicon today, how have they been treating you so far? How's the con been?
They've been treating me good. I mean, we just had a wonderful lunch, the fabulous wrap, and some Fritos. I'm old school.
Right.
Yeah, things have been going good, even though there's been a lot of snow falling in the last couple of days. This is Michigan, and so everybody's got SUV, four-wheel drive, or, nerves of steel. And so, there's a lot of people here, and so it's a great turnout, great celebrities, having a blast.
Awesome.
I come from Illinois, so I'm not, a stranger to a little snow. So.
Absolutely, yeah. And man, they really hit us hard yesterday. It was pretty intense, but I mean, you couldn't tell in the con because I mean, this place was pretty packed. Like Fridays, you normally, you go to a lot of cons, that Fridays they tend to be, hit or miss, and this one was just hit. I think.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun last night. What do we do? Like 5 to 11? No, 5 to 10.
5 to 10. Yep.
Yeah, and a lot of people, happy folk. Can't beat it.
Now, is there any of the horror icons or maybe wrestlers that are here today that maybe you were excited to hang out with or meet?
I'm always excited to hang out with my buddy Kane Hodder. Kane, of course, is one of the Jasons, and we've worked together on a bunch of different movies, both as actors and also Kane. Really, he's an unsung hero of Devil's Rejects. A lot of people don't know that Kane actually was the stunt coordinator, and I thought did a fantastic job. That's probably been my favorite, stunts movie that and Chainsaw 2. But I thought Kane did an amazing job. So
wow, yeah, I didn't
like hanging out with him.
That's awesome.
And he's also kind of funny and insane, so I appreciate that.
Yeah,
so it's good to see Tyler Main.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's kind of cool because that little trio there you guys have also been featured in Twisted's videos.
Right.
So that's really cool too. The Sick Man video for Kane
right.
and so on. And yeah, that's so it's I when we saw you guys' names on the roster for the guests, it was like, well, of course they're going to be there. You know what I mean? So
right.
that was really interesting. Are there any conventions coming up after Astronomicon that you'll be attending?
Not that I know of. I think maybe in June I'm going to London to do a convention there. But between now and then, nope, not much.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk corn bugs.
Yes,
is there anything new that you put out with corn bugs?
Nope. I haven't. In fact, I haven't seen or even talked to Buckethead, the other half of corn bugs, for I think it's going on about 8 or 9 years.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. He called me up one day and said, I won't be talking to you for a while. And I was like, oh, okay. And so it's been like 8 or 9 years. I don't know. I don't think he's mad. I mean, he just kind of disappears. But I hear he's on the road and doing some cool, appearances, with Brain, the drummer. And so he's still, cranking them out. But actually, my most recent musical effort was with Phil Anselmo of Pantera.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so we have an album out called, it's an EP called Bill and Phil, Songs of Darkness and Despair.
Oh, wow. That sounds awesome.
Another happy album. But actually, it was a lot of fun, and it's not as gloomy as it sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was kind of bugging Phil for a couple of years, and he finally said, I have 4 days. If you can get yourself down to my house in Louisiana in the woods, we'll see what we can do. So I did. I live in Los Angeles. I cashed in some air miles. I flew to New Orleans. I rented a car. I drove over Lake Pontchartrain and found Phil's place in the woods. And I brought some lyrics with me, and I was kind of expecting Phil to do the singing since he's, the voice of a generation,
Right.
at least a dark generation. Yeah. And he said, "No, you'll sing. I'll do the music." So we cranked out 4 tunes in 3 days, and it's pretty good actually. Bill and Phil, Songs of Darkness and Despair. I think you can get it on iTunes. Certainly, it was put out by his label called Housecore Records, and so you can get it off housecore.com as well.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
We'll definitely have to check that out. Is there any websites or any foundations, anything that you'd like to plug as far as getting the word out there?
Just about, like my own personal word?
Yeah, absolutely. Or anything.
The word is good, by the way.
Or anything that you feel is worthy of noting.
Well, I have Twitter, and that's at ChopTopMosley, and I think that's also my Facebook handle or whatever you call it. And then also I have a website which is ChopTopsBBQ.com, Chop Tops Barbecue, and you can get pictures there and play the crazy piano, where the keys are actually Chop Top's teeth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of weird. And other than that, coming out with a couple of movies. I was actually up in Sheboygan, Michigan last year doing a movie called Crepitus, which is a scary clown movie. I play a scary clown.
Oh, cool.
And I feast on children's fingers. So now that's a new one for me. And although I am a parent, so the motivation was there. And then I'm also in a Australian creature feature called Boar, B-O-A-R, and it's about a giant pig in the outback. So it's kind of like Jaws on land.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and it's an homage to an old Ozploitation movie called Razorback.
Okay.
Which is a really cool movie. If you haven't seen it, it's like an '80s Australian creature feature type thing. It's it's great. Yeah, so I'm still working. A lot of people ask about the beard. Does this mean anything? And I just played about a month and a half ago. I played Abraham Lincoln in a short film.
Wow,
So,
that's cool.
which was awesome. It's the film is called Gingerbread, and Mary Todd Lincoln, my wife, was played by Amanda Plummer, who is an amazing actress, daughter of Christopher Plummer, who's up for an Oscar for the J. Paul Getty movie.
Okay.
So so I'm just kicking around. In about 4 days, my first wedding anniversary. We got married on Valentine's Day, so you can see I'm really a romantic at heart. But don't tell anybody because it's bad for the monster business.
Right, exactly. Got to
Yeah.
keep the image. So
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us.
All
We
right.
really appreciate you
Yes.
taking the time, having lunch with us for a second here.
Yes, I
and-
know. We all had lunch. That's why I've been sucking my teeth throughout the interview because got like chunks of bacon from the BLT stuck in my teeth.
Well, all right, Gabbers.
All right.
We got the man here, Bill Moseley, and we've got more to come very soon.
Yeah, and as they say at lunchtime, lick my plate, you dog dick.